Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. I've had my coffee. I've heard some New Orleans music. I'm ready to go with this thing. My name is Camille Whitworth. I'm honored to be your mistress of ceremony this morning. This is not my first time at this rodeo, and it is always a pleasure to be here. And that's because when Bayou Classic comes to town, there's an energy in the city, and there is an economic boom that comes here, and we love it. We want to put our arms around this competition and run with it. This is a very special year for Bayou Classic. As you all know, we're celebrating 40 years. This is the 40th annual. And this weekend, as we all know, brings together family. It's a very great rivalry. Family, friends, alumni of Grambling and Southern come here to see one of America's greatest college sports rivalries, most arguably in the country. I mean, this is really something to be heralded. And current rankings, by the way, Grambling, 20 wins. Southern, 19 wins. So this year, Southern can tie the matchup. Look, I'm not going either way. I'm just saying. JS, as the kids say. Where's Barbara? Barbara, she's got nails with Southern on one hand and fingernails with Grambling on the other hand. Her daughters went to Grambling and she went to Southern. So thank you for being so festive. All right, it's my job to keep the program moving. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's bring up the mayor of the fine city of New Orleans. That's Mayor Mitch Landrieu.
Oh, thank you. Hey, Miss Camille. How you doing? Camille, thank you so much. How's everybody this morning? Let's try that again. Good morning. Oh, I love that. Welcome to the city of New Orleans. I'm so thrilled to be here. The State Farm Bayou Classic, as Camille said, one of the great rivalries in the history of our country. Two great universities headquartered right here in Louisiana that have unbelievable histories, not only on the football field, but academically as well. And everything that they do brings a wonderful badge of honor to the state of Louisiana. And we're thrilled to have our Lieutenant Governor with us today. Lieutenant Governor, it's good to see you. Thank you, Jay. I appreciate it. Mr. Steve Perry, Dottie Bolletto, who's the president and CEO of Noki, Aaron James, it's nice to see you. Dr. William Broussard, Dennis Dirt Winston, Dawson Odoms, and, of course, the wonderful Camille Whitworth and other guests that are with us today. As she said, the Tigers versus the Jags is the 40th anniversary. This is an unbelievable event for those of us in the city of New Orleans to try to keep this place on track. And I'm joined by our councilperson at large, Jackie Clarkson, Councilmember James Gray, and we're represented Stacey Head's office is with us today. And we want to welcome you to the city of New Orleans. As Camille said, this checks so many boxes for us. The economic impact of this event is just huge every year, especially around Thanksgiving time, because New Orleans, as you know, just like Louisiana, is a state of families, and you will see a ton of families that are here. So much stuff has gone on. One of the wonderful things about it is the Battle of the Bands, which every year is just off the charts, and I know this year is going to be better than ever. And, of course, the football game, irrespective of what the actual schedules are in the year, when those teams show up on this field, this is really the only game that counts, and you can always expect a fantastic game. And I'm thrilled, particularly this year, because one of the things in the city of New Orleans we're working on is something called NOLA for Life, where we are working really hard to make the streets of New Orleans a place of safety and security. And we have with us today 9 NOLA for Life ambassadors. These are young men that are working with Noki, who's helping putting this event on with both of the universities that are going to be working as paid interns to help put this game on. 6 of them are from our ceasefire area, and 3 of them are from our new Midnight Basketball League. And I'm going to ask them to stand up, because they're going to learn the value of production, marketing, and running major events. This is the future of New Orleans. Will you guys please stand up so that they can welcome you? Thank you very much. You guys look great. Thank you for your commitment. And this goes to the main message. This is much more about football. It's much more about economic development. It's about community responsibility, which both of these universities symbolize. And so on behalf of the people of the city, I want to welcome you. Thank you. And to all of you, I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. And let's get it on. Thanks.
Let's get it on. Was that where you were going with that, Mr. Mayor? Ladies and gentlemen, Lieutenant Governor Jay Darden.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Always great to be with you, and congratulations, as always, on the great job you are doing and the progress that this remarkable city has made and is making, is going to continue to make. You can't get much closer than this. It's 20-19 in this series. The overall series, I believe, is tied 30-30 beyond just the Bayou Classic. So something's going to give when these two teams meet on this field in just a couple of days. But it's an exciting time for sports fans in Louisiana and really all over America. When you think about rivalries and you think about games that have national prominence, Army-Navy comes to mind, and you have regional battles that everybody thinks are these tremendous classics. But the Bayou Classic between two fabulous Louisiana schools is one of national impact. Nationally televised audience right here from New Orleans in the Superdome. That's why we're so excited about it. That's why the Louisiana Office of Tourism, our office, is proud to be a major sponsor of this event and to have a big role in what I know is going to be an exciting football game and an even more exciting time for New Orleans and Louisiana in general, as Louisianians come together and people from all over the country come to New Orleans to celebrate this Thanksgiving tradition. And it is that. It's a Thanksgiving tradition that taking place on this weekend when people all over the world and all over America want to see these two teams battle and these two fabulous bands battle as well. It's what Louisiana is all about, passion. And our brand for Louisiana is, I hope all of you know, is Pick Your Passion. Food, music, outdoor life, a love of life, a joie de vivre, and football are among our greatest passions, and that'll play out on a spectacular stage right here on this field in just a couple of days. So we're very proud to be a part of it. Thanks to all the sponsors who've had a major role in making this happen, making this a marquee event for New Orleans and for Louisiana and for the world of football. We're looking forward to the game on Saturday, and I want to thank all of you who've had a key role in making certain that this tradition survives, that the Bayou Classic continues, and very much looking forward to the game on Saturday. Thanks to all of you that are involved.
Next to the podium, Major Jonathan Hamilton, Commanding Officer of Recruiting Station Baton Rouge, U.S. Marine Corps.
Hey, good morning. The Marine Corps has been partnered with the Bayou Classic for now 13 years, and my direct involvement, this is my third year here with the Classic, and we very much appreciate that this is more than a football game. It's more than just a celebration of students and student athletes, but it's also a celebration of the wider communities which we represent, both at Grambling and Southern. This past year has been a special year for us. For the first time in almost 3 decades, in this past December, we commissioned a Marine officer out of Grambling State University, Lieutenant Aguiume, which was a tremendous event. And then Coach Odoms, we appreciated as well with Southern University the opportunity to work directly with that football team and with your athletic programs there at Southern. We feel like we are very much a part of this community, and to celebrate it this year, we are honored to have Lieutenant General Richard Mills, the Commanding General of Marine Forces Reserve and Marine Forces North. With several decades of service, he was the first Marine General to command NATO forces in combat in Helmand Province. And sir, it is generally a pleasure to introduce you and welcome you to the Bayou Classic, sir.
Well, it's indeed an honor and a pleasure to be here in the dome, and I know we're getting ready for the big game. It's been a pleasure to have the Marine Corps associated with the Bayou Classic for the past 13 years, and it's my honor today to represent the Commandant of the Marine Corps and all Marines in support of this wonderful rivalry. The Marines know all about being in close fights. We've been in a few during our history, and it sounds as if Saturday it's going to be another close fight, but I'm sure it's going to be a great one. We're proud to be here because it gives us an opportunity to do a couple of things. First of all, to support some wonderful student athletes who I think represent the same things and the same principles that the Marine Corps tries to teach. Honor, courage, and commitment to something greater than self. I think all of these athletes display that. Second of all, it gives the Marine Corps an opportunity to tell its own story to a tremendous audience. The Marine Corps prides itself on its diversity, prides itself on the caliber of its enlisted Marines and its officers. And so to be able to talk to the students, the athletes, and all the fans and alumni of these two great educational universities and two historically black universities, again, is a great opportunity for us to tell our story and hopefully find some aspiring young officers out there that want to come and join the Marine Corps. Now, not only are we going to watch the student athletes out there, but I think the Marine Corps is also world famous for its bands. And if you've ever seen the President's Own and the Commandant's Drum and Bugle Corps in Washington, D.C., and the band here in Marine Corps Reserves, Louisiana, you know how good Marine bands are. So I'm also looking forward to that battle of the bands. I think we're going to see some real future Marine Corps talent out there as well. So again, best of luck to both teams. There won't be any losers this weekend. Everyone's going to be a winner. I'm looking forward to a great competition. Thank you for the opportunity to be here. Thank you.
Thank you, sirs, both of you very much. Next to the podium, my friend and yours, Stephen Perry, President and CEO of the New Orleans Convention and Visitors Bureau.
Good morning, everyone. I'm here this morning to represent our unified tourism industry here in New Orleans, the Convention and Visitors Bureau that I head, and on behalf also this morning of Mark Romig and the New Orleans Tourism Marketing Corporation. This is going to be an exciting weekend because Mark is going to be unveiling some national ads that are going to be running that the NOTMC has put together that talk about Christmas New Orleans style and that talk about Follow Your NOLA, which is all about experiencing what New Orleans is all about. So we're very proud of what they have put together and that we're going to be able to see all over the country. Hey, this game is about two of the things that we are the best at. Family reunions, because that's really what this is in large part, and also special events. Is nobody in the world better at those two things. And the only family reunion that's going to be bigger than the one Saturday is going to be at the Landers' house on Thanksgiving when they all get together. So on behalf of everybody who washes a dish, who drives a taxi, who makes a bed, who cooks one of these phenomenal meals that we have here in New Orleans, who plays a horn, everyone who's committed to welcoming visitors, we thank you. We thank the leadership of Southern and Grambling, and we are looking forward to one rockin' weekend because there's nothing more fun than celebrating two institutions that have done probably more than any others in shaping a new generation of men and women. And so we're excited about this weekend. We're excited as a tourism industry to be able to welcome everybody here, and I promise you we're going to cook something good this weekend.
Thank you, Mr. Perry. Up next, as we all know, when Bayou Classic comes to town, a lot of folks converge to the downtown area as well as other parts of the city, but mainly in downtown. Anthony Carter, Director of Finance and Administration for, the Downtown Development District.
Good morning. On behalf of the DDD commissioners and staff, I want to once again welcome the Bayou Classic to downtown. We're so excited you're here. We're turning on the lights on Canal Street this evening. We're really proud to be sponsors of this event. It's great to have the Bayou Classic here again for the 40th year. It's great to see all the fans and alumni and family. Hope they get to experience the excitement and culture we have downtown because we've cleaned the place up. We've gotten it ready, and we're ready for family to come visit. So, again, enjoy your 40th anniversary, and welcome to downtown.
Dr. William Broussard, Director of Athletics, Southern University.
Morning, everyone. I apologize if my voice is a little scratchy. I've actually been pacing back and forth outside for about the last 45 minutes. When I got here at about 9:20 this morning and walked into the front lobby, I wasn't allowed in because they told me we couldn't start until 10 o'clock. I said, that's okay, I'll stand here in the lobby. And she said, well, no, actually, you can't stay in the lobby either. So I was forced to wait outside in the cold. I assumed because it was Grambling's home game that Mr. James had put a Gramblingite at the front desk to prank me. So tried to get an early advantage of the matchup. Greetings from Baton Rouge, from North Baton Rouge, East Baton Rouge Parish, and Southern University. We're thrilled about this 40th annual matchup that not only means so very much to the alumni and friends and family and those associated with this historic matchup, but continues to mean so much to so many people across the nation. I was recently contacted by officials from the National Football Foundation and College Football Hall of Fame who will have representatives at this event this weekend filming the game for footage that will play as part of their when you walk into the new College Football Hall of Fame, it will play as part of a film series that they're doing on the 10 greatest football rivalries in America. And so I think that that's a testament to not only how important this matchup has been historically, but how much importance it continues to have on a national scale as well as here in Louisiana. As a long ago retired college football player, I can't do anything to sway the outcome of the game on Saturday, and I certainly don't have the acumen that Coach Odoms and his staff have. All I can really do as an athletic director is curry support and try to get fans. So Mr. Perry, Mr. Carter, Mayor Landrieu, I'm told that historically Southern brings just a few more people down to New Orleans for the game. So I know heads and beds and tourism dollars are important, so we hope that will go a long way to get your support. And Lieutenant Governor Darden, the first time I visited your office in Baton Rouge, I noticed that there was a small Grambling hard hat on your bookshelf, but nothing from Southern. And now there's a big old Southern University football helmet on that same bookshelf. So I'm doing everything I can, folks, to get as many fans as we can for Southern University for the game on Saturday. Very proud of this football team and really proud for those of you who have not seen them to get a chance to see them this weekend. They are proud, they're disciplined, incredibly hardworking. They represent the hallmarks of Southern University, commitment to excellence in everything that they do. Joie de vivre, as was mentioned earlier, as well as an esprit de corps that we think our alumni, and as well as a local, regional, and national audience will be very proud of. So thanks for all of your support. Hope that we see you out here on Saturday. Go Jags.
Dr. Broussard woke up with jokes this morning. We love it. So to rebut those allegations of being locked out, please welcome to the podium Aaron James, Director of Athletics, Grambling State University.
Good morning. We might lock y'all out Saturday. Bringing greetings from Grambling State University, where Dr. Frank G. Pogue is president, where everybody is somebody. We just want to say thank you all. We want to thank the mayor, Mayor Mitchell Andrew. We want to thank Steve Perry, the Convention Bureau, just for opening up their city for the last 40 years for Bayou Classic. Also, we want to thank all our sponsors that have come together to make this game a success. We want to thank the media and all the press here today. Also, we'd like to thank Dottie Boletto and the NOCCI team for the great job they have done. Also, we like to leave with you all because I see our MC, she got a lot of blue on. Grambling can go up too this weekend.
Yeah, sorry about that. Look, I went to HIU, so I'm representing. Okay, up to the podium next, interim coach. No, I'm sorry, Coach Dawson Odom, Southern University. Coach, we've done this a time or two. Come on up.
You know what difference a year make? You know, had an opportunity to come to my first one last year as an interim head coach, and now I'm here as the head coach. So I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for the opportunity to be leading the Western Division champs into the 40th annual Bayou Classic. You don't have to clap, but we like that achievement. But I want to say thank you. Thank you for allowing us to be a part. It's an honor to be here, and I'm grateful for that. I want to give a special thanks to Major Hamilton. Let me tell you something. What we did last year is not good enough. We got to turn it up. We have what we call Marine Day at Southern University, where we allow them to come on our campus and put our men through some leadership building training skills that the Marine Corps use. So we're 7-4 this year. We got to turn it up just a little bit more next year. We want to go above and beyond. But we thank you for your support in our program. I'm grateful to have a wonderful AD. Last year I had the chance to drive him down, and I was nervous because I had to make sure I get him back. Well, this year they only put my quarterback in the seat with me. So who I think highly of, so I'm gonna make sure he make it back safely as well. But I don't know if you know, Mr. Winston is a fantastic young man. You know, I don't know if you know about his career, but I'm grateful for the opportunity because when he decided to go to Arkansas, him and about 13 other African-American, at that time, that was the largest signing class in Arkansas history. that provided opportunity and open doors for other African-American males such as myself to have an opportunity to go to some other schools. And I'm thankful for that. We ought to give them a hand clap. Now let's talk about what all of you came here to talk about. Football. We have a fantastic football program that we're building. We have some great young men that'll be represented here on Saturday. But what's great about those individuals is that they understand it's all about discipline and accountability. Nothing else really matters to us. We understand if we get guys out on the field that understand how to play this game the right way, be respectful in what they're doing, and treat everybody the same way that they want to be treated, then the doors are open unto them. We're excited about the brand of football that we play. We're excited about our accomplishments. And when we come in here on Saturday, we're not looking ahead or beyond, because we understand that we're playing Grambling and it's 2019, but my vision is 2020. Thank you for having me.
A little smack talking before noon never hurt anybody. Thank you, Coach. 2020, you say? Interim coach Dennis Dirt Winston, Grambling State University. What do you have to say? Come on up, my friend.
Thank you for having me today. Wanted to come up and say, Coach Odom, thank you for that. Those were some years at Arkansas that was really interesting. That's the reason I can say that I pretty much understand why athletes went with the situation that they did this year. I was in a similar situation back in 1973, and we kind of did pretty much the same thing. We kind of held out, did some things, made people notice what we were there for, and we got things accomplished. I think our young men this year got some things accomplished by stepping out of the box, doing some things that you normally don't do. And a lot of people got behind them from that, and I'm proud of them for doing that. I actually cried because I saw myself being in that position years ago, and to see them in the position that they were in this year just really brought tears to my eyes. But to Coach Odom, last year he came in the same situation as the interim head football coach. I'm coming in this year in the same situation, and his outcome was a win. So our outcome this year probably be a win also. So, you know, I'm here to represent Grambling State University, our athletes, or should I say our student athletes. We're going to make sure that, you know, we put on a show for you. It's going to be a physical football game. It's guaranteed because I'm the coach of the Grambling State football team. We will be physical. We will entertain. We will score some points. And we're going to have a good time out on the football field. Thank you.